back, quick think about it, and go into doing it. Almost every time I do it, something has changed by the time I get there. It does feel that the Prussians are really starting to throw their weight in now. Not just outclassing Noir, but moving more to assist rolling up the ridgeline. The Allied right flank is pushing forward, and the French seem very much to be hypnotised by what's going on in the centre. Everything's moving to the centre. So that's pretty much what's going on. I think the Allied centre is probably going to hold. It's going to take losses, I can tell that now. But I think the French coming up are starting to get worn out. The cavalry might be the solution. Ney's throwing them in. Yeah, really perhaps they should have been there a bit earlier so they could have pushed in with the infantry. Because when they did, that was very successful. But I think now the infantry are worn. I don't know if they've got enough power to break through the better Allied troops. So what we'll do our walk round and watch all of my predictions be completely wrong. We've got the Prussian attack there. Haven't really advanced much yet. They are starting to move in. That's getting quite a strong force. I'm looking at some of the cavalry are coming backwards. Whether that's to swing round and join in the attack, I'm not sure. That's a distinct possibility. Certainly a cavalry force moving round here. Yeah, we've got the French, very little there to stop them. Everything is in that centre again, in between the two farmhouses. They've not really got far off the table. He's just made it onto the next board. So let's move down, see how the attack. Oh, that's very interesting. I did say I didn't know what was going to change. We've got an Allied breakthrough. Let's have a close look at that. So there is that line of guard now. It's set, ready to stop them. But I didn't expect a breakthrough quite this quickly. I did say things change, and I don't generally notice in time. But there's a lot of Allied troops pouring through now. They look fairly strong as well. They don't appear to have taken a lot of damage. We're getting the French ready to stop them. There was a French command here last time I looked. That seems to have completely vanished. The French, if anything, are moving to the right. Okay, everything's going right. These are just pouring forward now. Very interesting. Don't know what the result is going to be there. Bing's troops have really suddenly jumped ahead. That's the big surprise, I think, for this turn. I genuinely did not expect to see a breakthrough quite that quickly. I mean, they've now got, 6 foot ahead of where the French troops are. So there is a definite possibility of encirclement coming on here. It's going to be down to these guys. And who have we got? Yeah, the old guard chasseurs there. So it is the guard. The guard are really becoming the last hope for the French on this flank. And you can see the way the Allies are just coming forward there. There's regiment after regiment pouring forward. Yeah, I think that's who I think it is. Yeah, Cambron. I thought it was. I think Cambron's main comment at this point is probably going to be Mert. I think he's not going to be a very happy bunny at the minute. Is the old guard going to die or surrender? Or are they going to prevail? Going to be interesting to see that one. See, the cavalry have now moved forward. They're now onto the next table, and we've got the old guard here pouring forward, swinging to the right. Are they there to deal with the Prussians or to extend the break out? I genuinely don't know. And how are the Prussians doing down here? Okay, well, the French look like they're pushing forward there. Trying to hold the Prussians down. It's very much almost a speed bump approach. Let's throw lots of troops in. Okay, so the Prussians are making an attack on Glace-Noir. Okay, the French cavalry look like they're actually eventually retiring. There's a lot of dead Prussian cavalry. And the troops are, yep, they do look like they're starting to bypass Glace-Noir to try and take the guns on the left there, but with a main assault also going in. Is it going to be too little too late? I don't know. So that's the situation at the end of the turn. It changed in minutes, and that is the sign of a great game. And you can blink and the situations can change. So yeah, let's see what happens next.